All right, so Joe here, and I got my good friend Rotsky. Is it okay I call you Rotsky for this?
I don't care.
And we're just going to talk about the UFC fights coming up tonight.
The brawls.
The 4 belts on the line. So we're going to talk about the last 3 fights that we're going to watch tonight and give our predictions. First of the last 3 fights is going to be Peter Yan versus Aljamain Sterling.
Aljamain Sterling versus Peter Yan.
Yeah. Who do you like in that one?
Well,
Peter Yan is the champ.
And rightfully so, dude. Every fight I've seen of him was brutal, vicious, intelligent. Sterling seems like a shit talker, but he's also a fucking badass. Obviously, he's made it up to this fight. So, I don't know. I wanna say Peter Yan.
Okay.
I think, are you going for a side profile?
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, Peter Yan is the champ. The line was -110 on both fighters when it opened, but now they got Peter Yan, the -140 favorite, and Aljamain Sterling at the +1 underdog. So I think Sterling's got it. I think he's going to use the range, and I think he's going to pick apart Yan and eventually take him to the ground and probably submit him. All right, next fight. Amanda Nunes, the Lioness, the champion.
Yeah, she's going to kick the shit
The
out of
2 belts, the champ versus Megan Anderson.
I predict she's going to kick the shit out of her or major upset.
Major upset. Well, yeah, it's a major upset if Megan Anderson wins.
Yeah, I mean, but brutal fashion, like one of those holy shit moments, just fucking out of nowhere, because that's her only chance. Because she's in there for any amount of time with her.
Yeah.
She's going to get eaten up.
So this is interesting. Amanda Nunes opened at a -1250 favorite. That is huge. And Megan Anderson was a +750 underdog. But it has since changed. Amanda Nunes went from -1250 favorite down to a -950 favorite. Why do you think that is? Megan Anderson is now a +575 underdog instead of +70.
The comedian in me has several inappropriate responses to what I think it could be, and somebody found out.
Yeah.
But no, truth be told, I have no idea, because as you well know, Joe, I'm incredibly ignorant in the world of sports betting.
It could be because a lot of people started putting money on Megan Anderson at a +750 underdog. Maybe that's why.
Does that cause it to shift?
It does.
If all of a sudden there's all of a sudden there's a lot more money on this one than this one.
Yep. Vegas, that's how they work. They shift them sometimes. Or they shift on their own based on the action being taken. All right. So, yeah, I would like to see Megan Anderson come up with the fucking upset on that one. Sometimes when the champs become champs, I think they can relax sometimes.
Or even worse, it's got to be even more pressure and harder, because,
heavy is the crown that...
Where's another crown?
Something like that.
Yeah, double crown.
Double crown,
yeah,
exactly.
Heavy is the crown, but double crown?
Yeah, she's double crown. That might be putting some weight on her, So Megan Anderson might come in with the upset on that one and just take her to the ground. Because she ain't going to try to stand with her. She's going to definitely try to take her to the ground for sure. And Megan Anderson, she's got the range. She's got the height to stand with her. But I think Amanda Nunes is just too powerful. She is powerful.
She does resemble a lion.
The lioness.
Yeah, she really does,
Yeah, just sick you.
She's cat-like and brutal, and will play with you before she murders you.
And the main event of the evening.
Man.
Champ versus champ.
Everybody's talking about, he's going up in weight class. He's going up in weight class. But in his career, long before the UFC, Israel's gone up to heavyweight or light heavyweight several times in the kickboxing divisions and everything else. Then again,
you're a striker.
I don't want to say his name wrong. Some people get sensitive about
Blachowicz.
That. Are you sure you said that right?
I'm not sure. Jan Blachowicz, +1, opened up at a +185 underdog versus Israel Adesanya, who opened at a -230 favorite. Now that line has shifted, and now Jan is even more of an underdog at +210, and Adesanya is now a -270 favorite. What do you think of that? That's crazy. He's coming up a weight class. He's coming up a weight class, and he's favored to win against the light heavyweight champion right now. That's crazy.
Again, it's not his first time. It's not like John Jones going up even a weight class. He's done it before. And he's going in the ring, according to him, he's not even going to be maybe 200 pounds. Get that shit, Joe.
Yeah.
Yankovic is going to be going in at fucking 205, 220 pounds after he rehydrates. But then again, that's Israel's whole game, ain't it? Ain't it?
Well, that's just another reason why I'm skeptical, and I would love to take the underdog here. And actually, looking at all 3 fights...
Have you seen John's fucking record, too?
Yeah.
I mean, 28-8. That's a long fighting career. That is a lot of different opponents, a lot of different badasses that he's just minus 8 times stomped through. But you look at young Israel, and we're at 20-0-0. I looked at the stats.
I know, man. I know. It's crazy. It's good. He could piece him apart like he's done every big man he's fought.
He waits for the charge and he pulls back and fucking pops him, dude.
Dude, the Cuban Missile, Robert Whitaker, he just pieced them up like it was nothing.
Did you hear about how Koska's saying that he was drunk?
Really?
Yeah, he's saying he was drunk. He drank a whole bottle of wine, and Bisping was like, I could drink 2 bottles of wine before a fucking fight the next day and still be able to show up and do my job.
So he had to get drunk to fight him, basically.
Well, I guess he couldn't sleep the night before. His sleep schedule was all up. He got super drunk and took sleep medicine. It's like, before a fight, you fucking idiot? You sleep the whole day before the fight.
Yeah. Well, maybe that's why I couldn't sleep, because he knew he was going to get pieced in.
He was going to get his ass kicked by some fucking kid.
Yeah. So, yeah, but I think Jan's got the power to try to catch him. If he catches Israel early in the fight, first or second round, it might be over for him.
Then again, Israel's got a chin on him. He's taken some big punches. When he fought fucking Gustafsson, it almost sound like I know what I'm talking about. This is getting good. But when he fought Gustafsson lit him the fuck up. I mean, dude, I've been watching all of his fights this week, and I'm telling you what, like, a couple times he get tagged, and he ate it. He went down, man, during that fight. Like, it looked like he was going to get finished. And he just recovers and comes back and reads them and then switches stance and then switches stance and then switches stance again.
Dang, yeah. Well, we'll see. I actually like the idea of going upset on this card. If you were to make a $20 bet, because if you went $20 upset, if you took Sterling, Megan Anderson, and Jan Blachowicz, $20 bet would net you somewhere around $600 to $700. So I think that's a fun bet to make for tonight, just in case it does happen.
You put $20, you could win $600 or $700.
If those 3 fighters win, yes. So we'll see. All right. Well, thank you, Rott. That's our predictions for the fights. I'm going upset, and
I'm smoking weed and watching them.
Yeah.
I don't look at them as numbers; they're human beings.
Have a good night.
Don't tell me what to do.
Which would like nothing more than
I don't know, dude.
All right, I think this is perfect right here.
Here's the thing.
You got it. There you go.
I don't think that's gonna cut it.
It's gonna cut it. What are you talking about? Do you want to get closer to me?
I really don't.
We're not live streaming. Fuck it.
I know that
Get taller. Stand on something. Or
this is way too much work.
All right, get in there. And besides, this is the perfect time to do this during the highlights. They don't give a fuck about that.